My name is Kyle Lawrence, and I'm the Executive Director of the Shenandoah Valley Bicycle Coalition. The Coalition does a wide range of activities that help further walking and biking, and that's everything from building and maintaining trails, and also advocating for greenways, bike lanes, sidewalks, and safer places for people to walk and bike as part of their daily lives. So the Shenandoah Valley is a really amazing place to bike and to recreate, to walk, to hike. But one thing we're really lacking is accessible opportunities for people to bike and walk and recreate away from cars in separate spaces. And so rail trails provide an amazing space like greenways where people can be safe and comfortable and away from traffic and connect communities. We are right here in Timberville. We're right along the North Fork of the Shenandoah River, the railroad behind us here. And this is a perfect opportunity of a park that would interface with the rail trail. And this particular rail trail corridor goes from Broadway to Front Royal. It's 48.5 miles, and it goes through 9 towns and 3 counties. So this line during the Civil War came down from the northern part of the valley into Mount Jackson, and after the Civil War was continued south. What has happened more recently is all the investment has been in Page County. So this line, particularly parts up by Woodstock, have sat unused for 20 plus years. In some places there's 40-foot trees growing through the tracks. What we want to do is make sure it remains a public asset, right? And what we've come away with is that a rail trail is the best and highest public use of this corridor. Rail to trail concepts have been successful throughout the country, and one of the reasons is you're never going to get a corridor like a railroad corridor again. You're never going to be able to acquire that property, and you're never going to have it graded so that it's accessible. So that's what's so magical about a rail trail corridor. This trail is really special because we believe it'll be one of the most scenic in the state. One of the things that's really cool is being down in the valley, you have views outward to the mountains, but you're not pinched up in the mountains like, say, the Greenbrier Trail in West Virginia. So expansive views of the Massanutten Mountains and the Alleghenies, lots of crossings of the North Fork of the Shenandoah River, and then going through these small towns is the other thing that makes it really unique. Going through 9 towns and communities. A lot of the other trails end up being in more remote rural areas. And so that together will make this trail super special. If you look at greenways, you look at rail trails, you see regular people in regular clothes riding regular bikes, right? I think a lot of us think of this, have this conception of someone in spandex on a really fancy bike. And that's great, those people exist, but that's actually not the target of this trail or any of these long distance trails. And those aren't the people we're gonna see, and they're not the people we're seeing on greenways. It's people looking for a safe space to ride with their friends, their family, their children. Kline does a really good job of recognizing all the things that help make a strong and healthy, vibrant community. And so this idea of supporting initiatives that connect our community, improve our quality of life, like I said, make our community a stickier place where people want to stay, where they want to live, where they want to start families. And all that is wrapped up in how you get around for transportation, how you recreate, and what you can do out your door or nearby with your family and friends. So Kline believes that those are all really important things and things that their clients are looking for, and it's right in line with what the Bicycle Coalition aims to do. I think it builds better communities, makes us all happier, and makes for a better world.